Welcome to part 4 of the Real Streaming Media video series, Serving and Live Broadcasts. The other videos in this series are available by clicking on the video links in the right-hand side of this presentation. This last video discusses serving and live broadcasts. To serve streaming media files, you need the Helix Universal Server software. The Helix Universal Server can be installed on the same machine as your web server or installed on a separate server. The server software runs on a variety of operating systems, including Windows, Linux, and a number of Unix distributions. Make sure you have enough storage and network bandwidth to take care of your audience. Download the server package for your operating system from Real and follow the installation instructions. The installation process is simple and straightforward. If you'd like a detailed explanation of how to install a Helix Universal Server, watch the tutorial entitled Getting Started with Helix Server and Producer, available by clicking on the link on the right. After your server is installed, you can place streaming media files in the content directory, link to them on your website, and you're off. The Helix Universal Server is administered via a browser-based interface. You can manage accounts, live broadcasts, and even monitor the server in real time. It's a great way to get a snapshot of your streaming media system. For more in-depth information, keep a close watch on your log files. The Helix Universal Server creates 2 separate log files, one to keep track of errors and another to record information about accessed files. Both log files are an important source of information for your streaming media system. The errors log file lets you know if there are any problems with your Helix Universal Server. By analyzing this file, you can determine if you need more bandwidth, if files are missing, or if you have bad links on your website. By analyzing the access log file, you can find out which files are being watched, when, by who, and for how long. This information will help you determine the success of your system, the popularity of your content, and the makeup of your audience. During the course of a day, you might have thousands of requests for streaming files. But at any given time, the number of people listening simultaneously will be much lower. This is not the case during a live broadcast. Live broadcasts place an extra strain on your servers because everybody tunes in at the same time. You definitely want to make sure your system is in top-notch condition if you're planning a live broadcast. Live broadcasts work the same way that on-demand files do, but they're tricky because you only get one shot at it. Because you only get one chance, you have to have plenty of redundancy in case anything goes Like I said, you only get one chance. You should have extra audio and video equipment, extra encoding machines, and multiple servers so you can distribute the load across them. You may want to consider investing in some audio and video processing hardware because you won't be able to fine-tune your signal using software. Instead of converting a file to a streaming format, you'll take the input directly from your AV equipment, encode it, and stream it directly to the Helix Universal Server. The Helix Universal Server then distributes the live stream to the audience. Make sure the link to the live stream is clearly posted and easy to find. And please, start your broadcast at least 30 minutes before the advertised start time, so people arriving early aren't frustrated. You should provide some sort of background music and perhaps some sort of welcoming graphic or slide. Thank you. The other advantage to starting your broadcast early is that the audience builds up gradually instead of all arriving at the same time. Should problems arise, you'll be able to fix them before the actual show begins. Be sure to have direct lines of communication with your AV crew, your encoding crew, and your network administrators. Successful live broadcasts are a team effort. By getting everyone involved as early as possible, you increase your chances of success. But most of all, have fun. Streaming media is dynamic and compelling, and the most effective way to communicate important information to audiences anywhere at any time. Get your message out quickly, economically, and efficiently. Reel provides the most reliable, complete, and fully featured line of streaming media products and services available. Start streaming today. For more information about Reel products, click on any of the more information links on the right.